Is it possible to travel around Eastern Europe in a rented car? Hello, fellow travelers. From July to August, we took a 24-day trip we had planned patiently and excitedly. Today, we want to share our experience in this video, covering the route, border crossings, car rental, and required documents. Let's get started. This route is complete, but slightly different from the plan. The causes were our outbound flight being cancelled in Montevideo, leading to 2 lost nights at our destination, missed connections, and losing the car, hotel, and more. But that's a topic we might discuss in another video. So, even though the original plan was to rent the car in Sofia, Bulgaria, and return it in the same city once the road trip was over, we had to change that. Then, full car insurance or franchise coverage, a credit card in the name of the main driver, an international driver's license along with your national license. As for the tolls in Romania, I already had the vignette included to drive on the outskirts. Always check that for the other countries. I will give you more details. Everything is ready to start the trip. Let's get started. We start in Bucharest, as we said. We spent 3 days in this city. Here I'm just leaving the itinerary, but there will be a special video for each place soon. Bucharest was one of the cities we liked the most, although we can't really choose just one, because the whole trip was beautiful and interesting. And I encourage you to explore this part of Europe. Then we headed to Brasov, also in Romania. But first we took one of the most beautiful roads in the world, the Trans-Făgărașan Highway, also known as the Bear Road, because they come out to the side of the road, and you can see them up close. It's beautiful to see both the landscapes, which are stunning, and the bears. The problem on the road is that people feed them, even though it's forbidden, and that's the reason why they come out to the road. When passing through here, let's be responsible travelers. Don't feed them and don't get out of the car when you see them. There was an accident a week ago for this reason. We arrived in Brasov, in Transylvania, to spend 2 nights. It's a beautiful and charming city. From here, we would visit 2 castles, Bran Castle, known as Dracula's Castle, and Pilis Castle. The Transylvania area, it's beautiful, a must-see in Romania. And we continued. We traveled to spend a night in Sighișoara. It's beautiful. I can't wait to edit that video to show you. Thank you. still within Romania. On the way, we visited a fortified church in Virtan. Then we would spend another night in Sibiu. Beautiful, also. Romania left us wanting to keep exploring it, since this was just a taste, a very small part of this country. To say goodbye, before crossing the border, we visited a castle, the Corvin Castle, and Timisoara, a beautiful city. Also, we crossed into Serbia, which isn't in the European Union, so we had to clear customs and deal with the usual land border concerns, for the first time, with Uruguayan passports that they might not recognize. But honestly, it was easy. There were more questions to leave Romania than to enter Serbia. Like I said, was it just the fear of the unknown? The tolls in Serbia are similar to those in other European countries with booths. We spent 2 days enjoying Belgrade, our destination in Serbia. I want to clarify that in each country we left a lot undone, but those were the days we had, plus some more that we lost due to the flight delay. After those 2 days, we would continue on our route until we reached the next border to cross, this time into Bosnia and Herzegovina, a country that amazed us. We felt more relaxed this time and took longer because of a line of cars. I should clarify that both at the previous border and at this one, as well as at the ones that followed, we never had to get out of the car at customs. The toll booths in Bosnia also have cabins. From the mix of cultures to its intense recent history, Bosnia captivated us. Both Bosnia and the previous one, Serbia, or the next one, Montenegro, were part of what used to be Yugoslavia. We first visited Sarajevo in Bosnia and stayed 2 nights. The city impressed us right away, and we hope to capture that in a video soon. If you're enjoying the video and if it's helping you plan your next trip, we suggest you subscribe so you don't miss any of our videos. We'll keep sharing helpful content on the channel, so feel free to share it with friends who, like you and like me, enjoy planning their own itineraries. Then we continued on to Mostar, which is beautiful, and in both places we did free tours that were really good. I'll tell you more about them in the videos. And we set off again to cross a new border, this time to Montenegro. What can I say about this country? If you love natural landscapes, you just can't miss visiting it. we're gone. Durmitor National Park and Terra Canyon. Thank you. Kotor, where we stayed for 3 nights, so we could take a tour and also visit Bucharest by boat and get some rest. It was great. The next place we visited in Montenegro was Starabar, the remains of this walled city, which we will see later in a video. Within this country, we added 2 more nights in Budva to spend some time at the beach, but I assure you that wherever you look, you'll be amazed by the scenery. In Montenegro, roads are more complex due to narrow, mountainous routes and heavy traffic, so think carefully if you're going to do a road trip if that doesn't stress you out. The payment for the highway that connects to Serbia is made at a toll booth. The next stop before leaving Montenegro would be its capital, Podgorica, and there, its Orthodox cathedral. Due to the flight change, we lost our first 2 days in Sofia, Bulgaria. So, even though we had planned to enter Serbia from Montenegro and stay in the city of Niš, then we were supposed to spend one last night in Sofia, but we changed our plans and went straight to Sofia so that we could at least get to know the city. It was a long day on the road. We crossed from Montenegro to Serbia and then to Bulgaria until we finally reached Sofia. When entering Bulgaria, you need to get the vignette to drive, but when you arrive at the border, you'll see lots of stands selling them, so don't worry about that as you're approaching the border. You can see the places to buy it, and you can also do it online. In our case, we couldn't because our card wasn't accepted, but you can also do it online. Even though we stayed 2 nights in Sofia, we didn't have much time because our schedule was completely full. It was just 1 day, because on the first day, we arrived very late, just in time for dinner and to sleep, so we missed out. We couldn't go to the Rila Monastery, which made us really sad. But these things happen when you travel, and sometimes they're just an excuse to come back. Here, we returned the car in Sofia, and then we would go to Madrid for a couple of days before taking the flight back to Montevideo. On this route, we missed adding countries like Macedonia or Kosovo, not to mention Albania, Croatia, and Slovenia, but I think the last ones really deserve it. We should plan a trip just for them. We now invite you to watch videos of these destinations.